to say, or if you have any questions, always feel free to unmute yourself. And if you have 2 yoga blocks, go ahead and grab them. And you can place them towards the front of your mat. And today's class is a slow flow vinyasa class. So it's focusing on ways to slow down the body and come in tune with the natural cadence and rhythm of winter. So right now in the winter months, there's less sunlight. Animals are going into hibernation, right? So we can also, as human beings, feel a lot of those effects. And instead of fighting it, it's also okay to go with it and move a little bit slower in a way that is comfortable and in relationship to nature and what's going on outside. So that's kind of what today is going to be focusing on. We'll do a little bit in the beginning to warm up the body, and then from there it'll be a nice slow class. I'm going to practice this in silence. If you guys have any music you want to play, you're welcome to do that. Any relaxing music, you're welcome to play that because you're on mute, so no worries. And then we're going to get started. We're going to get started in a seated position. So coming into easy pose, crossing at the ankles. This is uncomfortable on your knees. You can extend your legs or sit back on your heels. And then from here, go ahead and close your eyes, place your hands on your knees. Just take a moment to settle into this space, coming into your body. Start by listening to your own heartbeat. What's going on with your heart? Maybe it's fast or slow. Maybe it's really quiet and you can't quite hear it. Just listening, dropping down right into the center of your chest. And so the winter months, like I was saying, can make you feel really slow. I know that this morning it was really hard for me to get out of bed, but something that's really magical and useful from a yoga practice is that it can help give you that energy boost you might need to go along with your day, to get things done that still need to get done, even if the weather outside is cold, even if you're feeling really tired. And so just tuning into your body, the movement that's already going on, that constant beating, pumping of your heart muscle. Hear it, notice it. Just recognize that it's always moving and it's always there. And from here, bring your hands to your heart. Palms are touching together. And just gently open up your eyes. We're going to be coming into Lotus Mudra. Mudra is a hand placement in yoga. So you'll bring your thumbs and your pinkies together and you'll spread your pointer, middle, ring finger out, kind of like a flower. And then press your thumbs against your sternum. And you can look down into Lotus Mudra or go ahead and close your eyes. And then from here, imagine that you're holding your heart muscle. Maybe now you can actually feel the beat against your thumbs. Just imagine that your own heart is right in the palm of your hands, right in the center of Lotus Mudra. Holding your heart with this gentle touch of your hand. Acting really kind and compassionate to yourself. And as you hold your heart, think of one really positive thing about yourself. What do you love about yourself the most? Make it simple. Maybe it's your own love for someone else. Maybe you love your hair, your skin. And then take a moment to be grateful for that really awesome thing about yourself. Saying thank you for being amazing. And from here, seal your lips, take a deep breath in through your nose, fill up your belly, fill up your chest, breathe right into that heart space. Long exhale out through the nose, release in the chest, release in the belly. Let's do that breath one more time. Inhale, belly, low ribs, upper chest. Exhale out, upper chest, low ribs, and belly. And from here, if your eyes are closed, go ahead, open your eyes, look down at your hands. Take a full inhale. Again, breathe right into your heart. See yourself holding your heart in your hands. And then exhale, you're going to keep your thumbs together. Separate your pinkies. You're kind of coming into this butterfly position. Exhale, you're going to roll the backs of your wrists together and then slowly offer your hands to the ground. Letting go of anything that doesn't serve you, that's holding you down, keeping you stuck. Inhale from here, reach the arms all the way up overhead, palms touch. And then exhale, bring your hands back to your heart. Let's move through that breath to movement. Inhale, Lotus Mudra, fill up, hold your heart. Exhale, thumbs stay together, release the pinkies, roll through the backs of the wrists and offer anything that's really just keeping you stuck and not serving. Inhale, reach up, feel the energy in your body rise all the way up overhead. And then exhale, pull it right back into your heart. Inhale, open lotus. Exhale, roll and release. Inhale, float your arms up. Feel your arms acting as wings, lifting you up. Exhale, hands to your heart. Again, inhale, open lotus. Exhale, roll. Get into the rhythm and the flow of this, letting it be a meditation for yourself. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, draw it in final time on your own. And when your hands at your heart, just take a cycle of breath. Long breath in and a deep breath out. And from here, go ahead, straighten your legs, bounce out your knees a couple of times. We're going to do one more breathing exercise before we get moving. So switching out your feet if you're in easy pose, placing your hands right above your belly button, right below your rib cage. We're going to do Kapalabhati breathing, breath of fire. So just this breath in itself can really invigorate you. You can do it in bed if you're having a hard time getting out of bed or if you're feeling really slow and sluggish. So what you're going to do is you're going to only breathe out through your nose. And every time you exhale, you're going to feel your belly pump up and in. And then just release. You don't need to actually take that full inhale. The breath will naturally move. So let's try 10 to start. To begin, let's take a deep inhale through the nose. Long exhale out through the nose. Short inhale through the nose. Exhale, begin. Deep inhale. Long exhale. Let's do 10 again. Inhale. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Deep inhale and long exhale. Let's go for 20. Deep inhale. Exhale, using your belly as a pump. 20, 19, 18, 17. Deep inhale and long exhale. Let it go, releasing your wrists, shake your hands out, and we're gonna come into a tabletop position. Stacking your wrists underneath your shoulders, hips over your knees. Let's go ahead, start with circles here. So inhale, send the chest forward. Exhale, going to the right, send the hips back, moving in a clockwise direction. Inhale forward, exhale back. And really just breathe into the fluidity of the movement. Doesn't have to be perfect. You're just trying to bring that first sense of full body movement. Inhale, move forward. Exhale, move back. And the next time you come forward, go ahead, change direction. Inhale, open the chest. Exhale, send the hips to the heel. Making it really dramatic, adding your head. Acting kind of like a cat here. So you want to just undulate through the body, moving in a way that feels good. Inhale, come back to your tabletop position. And then exhale, go ahead, round through the spine, coming into cat pose, chin to chest, tailbone tucks down. Inhale from here, belly down, open the chest, cow pose, and then exhale, round through the spine. 2 more. Really focusing on linking the breath to the movement. Last one. Inhale, look up, peel the chest open. And then exhale, round it in, tailbone. Inhale, come back to your tabletop position. Exhale, tuck the toes, keep the knees bent. Take your time coming into down dog, especially if it's your first down dog of today. Pedal out through your feet, shake your head around, release in the jaw. Big exhale. And keep the bend in your knees. We're gonna add on to that water-like quality in the body. So inhale, lift the heels up. Exhale, imagine you're pouring water from your tailbone to your head as you round the spine forward, coming into a plank. From here, long breath in. Exhale, bend the knees, reverse, send the tailbone up. Let's do that again. Inhale, heels. Exhale, pour the water from the tailbone through the middle, back through your neck, lengthen through the crown of your head. Exhale, hips go up and back, downward facing dog. Inhale, wave forward. Exhale, send the hips back. And as you're moving through this, instead of focusing on what it looks like, really dive into the feeling of the pose. And this should feel like an internal massage to the spine. Using your breath and that fluid-like imagery to help bring movement to those really small areas. Let's do that one more time. Inhale, heels lift. Exhale, bend the knees, hips go up and back, downward facing dog. And from here, look forward, walk your feet towards your hands. Coming into a forward fold, Uttanasana at the top of your mat. If you have a block, go ahead, place the block on its highest height. Bend your knees as much as you need so that the top of your head rests on the block. Just allowing the crown of your head to feel supported. And this helps to, again, release the muscles in the spine, letting the head drop down. And breathe into the crown of your head. And breathe out. One more time, breath in. Exhale, release. Slowly remove the block. Take your time. Bring your hands to your shins, long spine, halfway lift. Ardha Uttanasana. Peel the shoulders away from the earlobes. Exhale, forward fold. Maybe you can feel some more length in the backs of your legs as you come into this forward fold. Inhale, root the feet down, arms out by your sides, rise all the way up to standing mountain pose. Reach the arms up overhead. Exhale, hands to your heart, standing at the top of your mat. From here, take an inhale, come back into Lotus Mudra like we did on the floor. Exhale, pinkies open, roll through the backs of the wrists, release what you don't need. Inhale, sweep the arms up. And then exhale, you're gonna hold on to your left elbow with your right hand, side bend up and over to the right. Getting this really deep stretch right through the left tricep into the left rib cage, that space between rib and pelvis. Breathing in here. Exhale, coming back to standing. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, switch out your sides. Grab onto that right elbow with the left hand. And you're reaching with your right hand to the space of your middle back. Side body stretch. Inhale, reach back up. Exhale, dive forward, forward fold at the top of your mat. From here, inhale, plant the hands to the ground. Exhale, step back, high plank pose. Now from here, lower your knees to the ground. Try to squeeze your shoulder blades back and lengthen through the crown of your head. And then exhale, bend the elbows, lower chest and chin, moving into a modified Chaturanga. Keep your tailbone lifted. And then exhale, straighten the legs, untuck the feet, forehead goes to the ground. Inhale from here, tend out your fingers to the side, imagining you had little cupcakes underneath your hands. Exhale, press down to the tops of your feet, press into your fingertips, coming into a wide arm cobra, opening up the chest. Now from here, go ahead, look right, and then look left. Just releasing in your neck. And then exhale, wave back down. Let's do a couple of times of waving here with the spine. So again, fingertips are on the ground, out by your sides. And then on your inhale, press into your feet, wave your way up. And exhale, wave your way back down. Feel that water dripping and pouring through the spine. The winter season can be really dry and cold, so the image of water can help bring some balance into the body. And one more time, inhale, wave up. And exhale, lower down. Inhale, hands underneath your shoulders. Exhale, hips go up and back. Child's pose, big toes touch knees, go out wide, reach your arms forward. Breath into the low back. Big breath out. Slowing down, recharging. Finding that cadence of your own heartbeat to help guide you through this process. Inhale. Reach your fingertips forward, and then exhale, let's come back to that tabletop, tuck the toes, hips go up and back, downward facing dog. We're gonna flow through that one sequence 3 times, breath to movement. Again, embody that sense of water throughout the body. Time I'll talk you through this, letting go of your thinking brain and instead leading from your heart center through your body. Inhale, look forward, lift the heels. Exhale, walk your feet to the top of your mat. Inhale from here, forward fold. Exhale and release. Inhale, hands to shins, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, plant the feet down, arms go out to the side, then rise all the way up. Exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale, coming into lotus, looking down. Exhale, roll through the backs of your wrists, release. Inhale, sweep up. Exhale, bend the left elbow side, then up and over to the right. Looking up to the ceiling. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, bend the right elbow. Side bend to the left. Inhale, reach up, mountain pose. Fingertips pull up, feet root down. Exhale, release. Inhale, hands to the mat. Exhale, step back, high plank pose. Inhale, lower the knees. Exhale, bend the elbows, chest and chin, modified chaturanga. Inhale, lengthen the legs. Exhale, forehead to the mat. Inhale, just one time, open your arms, fingertips to the ground. Inhale, lift up, wide arm cobra. Exhale, melt back down. Inhale, hands to the mat. Exhale, child's pose. Cycle of breath here. Inhale, fully into the body. Exhale, release. Inhale, table. Exhale, down. Inhale, look forward, lift the heels. Exhale, maybe you go for a hop this time to the front of your mat. Inhale, hands to shins, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Keep moving and breathing. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, lotus. Exhale, release. Inhale, sweep. Exhale, bend the left elbow up and over to the right. Inhale, reach back up. Exhale to the left. Inhale, extend. Exhale, forward. Inhale, half lift. And exhale, move through your modified chaturanga. Again, moving slowly and mindfully to support the elbows in that. Inhale, open the arms. Exhale, rise up. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, and lower. Inhale, hands to the mat. Exhale, child's pose. Full breath into the entire rib cage that goes from the very base of your neck to your lower back. Exhale, release. Inhale, table. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breath in here. Exhale, release. Take this last cycle on your own. I'm going to give you guys a moment of silence to move through this. Practicing that movement through your own somatic experience. What feels good for you and what do you need in order to feel good in your body and to feel energized? So inhale, look forward. Exhale, travel to the top of your mat. And once you're in child's pose, we'll all come back together. Staying connected to your breath. Listening to the cadence rhythm of your heart constantly beating. And when you finish, we'll all meet back in child's pose. There's no rush, take your time. And from child's pose, cycle of breath. Inhale, come into your tabletop. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift the heels. Exhale, we'll all come to the top of the mat. And from here, feet are hips distance, or bring your big toes to touch. Sink back into chair pose, Uttanasana, hands at your heart. Really sending the weight into your heels. Looking down, checking that you can see your toes in front of your knees. Inhale from here. Exhale, start to send the weight into the balls of your feet. Lift the heels up. Keeping the bend in the knees, send the hips back. And then exhale, drill your feet into the ground as you start to straighten the knees, find your balance. Reach the arms all the way up overhead, palms stay connected. Breath in, shoot the energy up. Exhale, lower the heels to the ground, forward fold. Inhale from here, step the left foot back. Bring your right hand to the inside of the right foot, and then toe heel your right foot to the outer edge of your mat. And then from here, lower the left knee down, coming into lizard pose. Hands stay on the ground or hands to block. If you have. Right toes are on an angle here, keeping that right knee over the right toes. And just dropping down, releasing in the left front hip, right inner groin. And from here, slowly, you can keep your hands on the blocks or remove them, left hand to the ground. Reach that right arm up towards the ceiling, coming into a twist. Really feeling open through the chest. Breath in, lengthen. Exhale, hands to the mat. Inhale, walk your right foot in between your hands, tuck the left toes, lift the left knee. Exhale, big step to the front of your mat. Inhale, hands to shins, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Step the right foot back this time. Lower the right knee to the ground, left hand to the inner left foot. Walk the left foot to your outer mat. Left toes on a slight angle out. Just staying here, squeezing those shoulder blades again, in and down, lengthening through your neck. Imagining that someone was actually placing their hands on both of your ears and just providing a little bit of traction or stretch to your neck away from your tailbone. So that lengthening, opening in the shoulders and the neck. Inhale, root the right hand down. Exhale, lift the left arm up towards the ceiling. Big stretch and twisting through the spine. And this should feel really good after our forward fold, after a child's pose. Just a way to counter all of that forward bend. Inhale, look up, exhale, hands to the mat. Toe heel, left foot in between your hands. Tuck the right toes, lift the right knee up. You're going to step the left foot back into your plank. Exhale, lower the knees, modified chaturanga. Inhale, lengthen the legs back, untuck the toes, forehead to the mat. This time, inhale, hands to lower ribs. Press your hands into the ground. Open up the chest. Coming into high cobra. And then exhale, melt down. Inhale, move through a child's pose. Exhale, downward facing dog. Now inhale from here, lift the heels up. You're going to keep the heels lifted as you walk your feet towards your hands, kind of like you're walking on stilettos. Okay, if you need to bend your knees, just keep the heels lifted. And then from here, again, knees can stay bent. Drill your feet into the ground. Hands to your hips or alongside your body. Press your feet into the ground. We're going to slowly come all the way up to standing. Keep pressing, lift the heels. Inhale, arms reach up. And then exhale, lower down. Release the legs, release the arms. Standing at the top of your mat. Go ahead and step the right foot back. Right foot goes back. Left toes to the front of your mat. Right toes turn in slightly. Hands to your hips to start moving into triangle pose. Start to send your hips to the back of your mat towards your right foot. Feel the crease in your left hip. Left hand goes down to your inner left leg. Right arm comes up. Triangle pose. Really feeling this opening in the chest. Option to bring your hand to your inner thigh or place your hand on top of your foot, just checking in with the openness in your back and in your legs. Feeling broad and expansive as you gently lean into your shoulder blades. Breath in like this. Exhale. Stay in this sweet, sweet pose. Inhale from here. Press your feet into the ground. Slowly rise. Exhale. Switch out your feet. Triangle to the back of your space. This time, right toes are to the back of your mat. Left toes are turned in slightly. Hands to your hips. Start. Feel that hinge in your hips. Hips go straight back, and you'll feel this really nice stretch in your inner thigh of the right leg. Right hand goes down, the left arm comes up, gazes up. You can stay here or place your hand to your foot or to your upper inner thigh. And breathing long and deep. Inhale, press your feet into the ground. I can feel that drilling action as you rise all the way up. And then from here, turn your toes out. We're going to come into horse pose. Knees go out. Imagine again, someone's pulling your thighs back behind you. Tailbone drops down. This is a really good pose to open up your inner thighs and the bottom of your pelvis. So staying here immediately warms up the body. And this can be something that you do again in the morning to invigorate yourself, just holding this for 4 breaths. Keeping it simple. This opening in your inner thighs, keep pulling your knees back. Last breath in. Exhale, sink a little bit lower. Inhale, press your feet to the ground, open your arms out, star. Exhale, heel toe your feet together to the center of your mat. Inhale from here, reach your arms up overhead. And then exhale, palms touch, bring your thumbs to the space in between your eyebrows. You're standing at the center of your mat, thumbs in between your eyebrows, give a little pressure in there, and then close your eyes. This is your space in your body where your own wisdom, your own intuition lies. We're going to use that wisdom to travel to the top of your mat with your eyes closed. Try not to think about it too much. Go ahead, eyes closed. Trust that your body knows where it is in space and walk to the top of your mat. Once you've arrived, blink your eyes open. Maybe you're off a little bit. If you have completely landed on the spot, release your hand, reach the arms up. Exhale, dive forward. Inhale from here, again, step the left foot back. Exhale, right hand to your inner right foot, left knee drops down, and heel toe your right toe out, coming back into lizard like you did before. Squeeze the shoulder blades back. Inhale, press the left hand down, reach the right arm all the way up overhead. Exhale, you're gonna bend the left knee this time, reach back for the top of your left foot. It's okay if it's not touching, just find that action of bending the left knee, coming into a nice opening in the chest, opening through the front of the left quad. And once you're ready, go ahead, release the left foot with the right hand, and then you're gonna walk your right foot over to the left. A couple options here. You can come into pigeon pose. So that means you're gonna extend the left leg back, or you can come into star pose. And your knees are gonna be pointing, both knees are gonna be pointing to the right side of your mat. You're coming into star, let your right foot come to your left inner thigh. You're coming into pigeon, extend that left leg back behind you and roll some of your weight into the left side to even out the weight in your center body. Now from here, start to lower down, either in pigeon or star. I would recommend placing your head on blocks just to give yourself that support. And then just breathing here, settling in. If you're in star after a few breaths and you feel that you're becoming more open and you want to transition into pigeon, you're welcome to do that. And just letting yourself release and be heavy. Coming back to that beat right in the center of your chest. And slowly, take your time, lift your head up off of the block. And roll your weight to your right hand. Your left leg's going to extend. Coming into this half wide-legged, seated wide-legged fold. Left leg out, right knee bent, right foot to left inner thigh. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, left hand to left shin. You can wrap your left two peace fingers around your left ankle and reach that right arm all the way up. Big side stretch, anchor that right hip down. Breathing in slowly. And then exhale, come back up. Place your right hand right behind your right butt cheek. Flatten out your right hand to the ground. And then slowly press your hips up and forward. You're coming up to your right shin. Reach that left arm up. This is a really nice opening in the front of your belly, your hips. And exhale, hips lower down. And go ahead and cross at your ankles. And we'll make our way into tabletop facing the front of the mat. Slowly from here, downward facing dog. Exhale, walk your feet to the top of your mat. Coming into the second side, step the right foot back. Lower the right knee, left hand to left inner foot. Walk the left foot out, coming into this release in the front of the right hip. And just staying here. Inhale, press the right hand down. Exhale, reach the left arm up, twist, and then bend the right knee. You're going to reach back behind you for the top of the right foot. And find that twisting action in your upper back. And from here, release down, moving into either pigeon or star. Left foot walks over to the right. Option to bend the right knee. Place the left foot to the right inner thigh. Or extend the right leg back behind you. Lower onto forearms. Head drops down. Maybe pigeon doesn't feel good in your hips. You can always take a reclined figure four, so laying on your back, crossing ankle over thigh. In any yoga class, if you know that this pose irritates your hip or your low back. And breathing into this space in your body. Oftentimes we can hold a lot of emotional tension in the hips. Walking doesn't necessarily stretch the hips, so when we get into these deeper yoga poses, sometimes emotions like frustration, anxiety can come up. And if you're starting to feel anything new or different right now, try to deepen your breath. Letting go of resisting the feeling, instead inviting it in with an inhale. And then exhale, releasing. And slowly take your time. Deep breath in and out. And press your hands to the ground, rise up. And send your hips over to the left. Roll your way into the seated wide-legged fold. Left foot to right inner thigh, flex the right foot, and you're gonna side bend to the right. You can piece fingers around the right toes. Left arm reaches all the way up. Feel this opening and expansion in your left side body. And then exhale, come back up, look behind your left shoulder, flatten out the left hand to the ground, rise up onto the left shin, right foot to the ground, open up the right arm. Coming into this modified back bend. And then exhale, hips drop down, walk your knees in, and just swivel your way to face the front of your mat. Bring your blocks that you have to the middle of your mat on either side of you. And then slowly roll on down to your back and hug your knees into your chest. Rocking side to side here. And slowly just place your feet to the ground. And press your feet down, lift the hips up. If you have a block, place it on its lowest height right behind your sacrum. So instead of placing it in the curve of your back, feel the flat bony part right on your pelvis and place the block there. Lengthen your arms out long, palms to the ground. Exhale, you can stay here or lift the feet up, coming into a supported legs up the wall, supported inversion with the feet. As you lay here, come back to your breath. Closing your eyes, just dropping into the body. Noticing what effects have already taken place inside your body since starting this practice. Do you feel a little bit more invigorated? Do you feel more calm? Do you feel stronger and more flexible? Asking yourself those questions, seeing what is going on. Your legs are extended, slowly bend your knees, place your feet to the ground. Inhale, lift your hips up. Exhale, release the block to the side. And then just windshield wiper your knees side to side. Hugging your knees into your chest. One more time. Exhale, glue your knees together and open your arms out to a T and let your knees fall over to the right. Option to grab that block and place it in between your left and your right thigh. Just giving some space there. And coming into a gentle twist. Seeing if you can scoop your right shoulder over to the right, releasing the left shoulder down to the ground. Dropping in. Slowly release the block and make your way onto your back. You're going to come to the second side, glue your knees together. Knees drop to the left, arms out to a T, block in between left and right thigh, just letting your right thigh be heavy on the block. Scoot that left shoulder to the left as you melt and sink the right shoulder all the way to the ground. Feeling the ground underneath you, holding you up. letting go of having to do right now, instead of just reap the benefits of putting your body in this shape. Bringing blood flow to areas that might not always get that nourishing amount of oxygen. Seeing what's taking place as you passively release here. Inhale, exhale, release the block, come onto your back. Inhale, hug your knees into your chest, bring your forehead up to your knees, give yourself a squeeze. Really squeeze yourself, like you're wrapping yourself in a big hug. Squeeze your arms, your feet, your face, tiny ball of tension. Deep inhale, now hold the breath in. Exhale, release, coming into final Shavasana. Legs lengthen out. 4, coming into Reclined Butterfly, so feet together, knees open out wide with the blocks underneath your feet. If this isn't what you're needing right now, come into a traditional shape and then open your arms out wide. Eyes are closed. And from here, bring your awareness, your focus down to your feet. Breath into your feet. Exhale. Let your feet relax. Now bring your focus to your lower leg between knee and ankle. Into that space. Exhale, let your lower leg relax. Notice your thigh between hip and knee. Breath into that space. Really see the breath moving there. Exhale, thigh relaxes. Notice your pelvis, butt cheeks, bottom of the pelvis, top, sides. Inhale right into the pelvis. Exhale, relax the pelvis. Awareness to your torso from your collarbone to the top of your pelvis. Notice the front, the sides, and also the back. Breathe into the front, side, and back, the cylinder that's filling up with air in 3 dimensions. And then exhale, let your entire torso relax, melt down. Focus to both of your upper arms, shoulders, between shoulder and elbow. Breathe in. Exhale, let your upper arms relax. Focus to lower arm and hands. And breathe into your fingertips, from elbow to fingertips. Exhale, release. Focus to your throat, your neck. Inhale right into the center of your throat. Exhale, relax your throat, your neck. Focus to your face. Inhale, see the breath, the air dissolve into the muscles of your face. Exhale, relax every facial expression, wipe it clean. Finally, focus to your scalp and the top of your head. Inhale, breathe into scalp and top of head. Exhale, relax. Feel your body just soften, bones heavy. I'll guide you out of this Shavasana, so dive deep, staying here to rest. Slowly begin to bring one hand to your heart, one hand to your belly. Feel your heartbeat in your chest cavity. Feel your belly and your chest rise and fall as you naturally breathe. These are movements that are always happening in the body, a source of inspiration to get us moving in the winter when it's feeling like you don't want to do anything at all. Always come back to the movement in your chest, movement of your breath, and of your heart muscle. It's always there. And from here, just start to wiggle your fingers, your toes, reach your arms up overhead, big stretch. Exhale, roll onto left or right side fetal pose, and then take your time coming up to a seated position. Hands back in lotus mudra. Again, soft gaze or eyes closed. Coming back to the part of yourself that you love, that is awesome. And letting that be your guiding gratitude for the rest of today. Breath in. Exhale, palms together, fingers touch. And with that, namaste. Thank you so much for practicing with me today. I hope you guys are feeling good. If you have any questions or feedback, please let me know. I'm happy to answer it now. You can also get in touch with me through Instagram if you're on it, Dana_YogaFlow, or on my website, danapodell.com. Any questions, I'm always here to answer. And I hope you guys are feeling awesome and good.
Feels so good. Thank you.
Yay. I'm happy you came, Emma.
Me too. Very necessary.
Oh, yes. Yeah, this morning I was like, I have to leave my bed.
I will see you soon. Thank you.
You're welcome. Bye. Hi, Debbie.
Hi.
You just tell me what to do.
If it isn't.
Like 2 minutes.